Hello everybody, it's Melissa from stampwithmelissa.com here. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Minnesota, which is in the United States, and I'm so excited to have you here today for a Create and Color Challenge. So today we are going to do a cute little Easter card using that Easter Friends stamp set. We're going to use Mint Macaron, Pale Papaya, and Garden Green as our three colors, so very springy. Very subtle colors, so I'm excited to see what you do with those. I'm going to go ahead and hook my camera up right here, and we're going to go ahead and make this card. Alrighty, so here's that cute little Easter card we're going to make today using that super fun Easter Friends stamp set. You can see our colors here, Mint Macaron in our card base. We've got some Pale Papaya here with the ribbon and the coloring of the duck, and then some Garden Green in the grass, and also in that Designer Series paper. The Designer Series paper is actually from the hand-penned DSP pack, and I absolutely think it's the most perfect spring paper pack. I love it so much. So I'm going to just keep this card in the corner here as a reference as we go, and then I'm going to show you what we'll use for our pieces today. So we are going to use Mint Macaron as our card base. Then I've got a piece of Mint Macaron here that is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. A piece of that hand-penned DSP, here's the other side there, and this is 1/8 of an inch shorter than this, so 4 7/8 by, wait, no, I'm sorry, 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Yes, I think that's right. My brain is not working today with the math, but yes, I believe that's right. 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. I've got a piece of basic white for the inside. I'll set that over here for now. And then just a little strip here of that Designer Series paper. Again, this is a little Pale Papaya background. That is going to go on the inside. Then I've got this piece here that was actually die cut. Let me grab them. This piece was die cut using the Hippo and Friends die set. This largest image right here, the stitched shape. I absolutely love these dies and I use them as often as I can. And then I just have a scrap piece or a strip of basic white to do our sentiment. So let's go ahead. We're going to start here with this piece here. We're going to do some stamping. I'm going to bring in my messy scrap paper just for that grass there because it goes off the edge. So let me bring in my black ink pad here. This is the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. We will ink up our little ducky. I love the duck. The bunny would be cute too, but I really wanted to use the duck on this card, especially with that Pale Papaya. So we've got him inked there, and then I'm going to, actually let's leave this out. Let's go ahead and do our sentiment here while we've got everything open. And we will ink up this Happy Easter, and I'll stamp that down. I gotta get my head a little bit closer. There we go, just to make sure we're all in the frame. And then you know what? We're even going to go ahead and stamp on our inside piece just while we have this ink pad open. So I've got this sentiment here that says, "May your days blossom with joy and happiness." I think that's so sweet. And we'll stamp that right in the middle there. There we go. So we can close up the black ink pad, and I'll set that away. Then I'll bring in my Garden Green ink, and we'll move these pieces out of the way, bring in our duck piece again, the whole reason we have this scrap paper, and ink up this grass. Now because it is cling mount, I'm being a little bit more cautious because I don't want to cover the duck's foot, and just adding it around like he's frolicking in the grass. He's so cute. So, all right, let's close up this ink pad here. And then we can go ahead and get rid of this and color. So to color, I am going to use my Pale Papaya Stampin' Blends. Now I'm going to do this in a little bit of an untraditional way here. I'm going to use the dark one to color in the beak and his feet, his little waddlers, just to give kind of that dark color. And then I'm actually going to use the light one to color in his body. Now normally you would blend the two colors together, but I wanted to stay true to our Create and Color Challenge this week, so I just wanted to use that Pale Papaya. Alright, then I'm actually going to go back in over these just to make it a little bit darker, and then we'll get started with that light. Alright, now this is using that Easter Friends stamp set as I mentioned, which is available in my online store. You can find the description for that down in the, the link for that down in the description box below. I got my words a little mixed up there. And I also am doing I'm featuring the Easter Friends stamp set as part of my monthly card club. So I do a card club every month, and you can subscribe to that down in the description box below as well. There's the link. and it is so much fun. It's my absolute favorite thing I do each month, and those are exclusive projects that you don't see anywhere else. I don't post them on my blog or social media anywhere. They're just for my club members. So if you would like some more ideas with this adorable Easter Friends stamp set, make sure you check out Club and sign up for that before March 20th if you want in on the Easter Friends. All right, so we've got him colored and he's so cute. Now we're going to actually bring in, I'm going to bring back that scrap paper again. And I've got my Garden Green watercolor pencil, and I'm just very lightly going to go ahead and color in the grass because I wanted it to look a little bit more grassy down here. So I've got my scrap paper in case I go off the edge here, and I'm just doing some messy coloring. And I'm coloring very, very light, so you can hardly even see it. But I can see that it's there. And that's what matters, right? Is that your heart is happy with whatever you create. All right, I think that looks pretty good, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. We'll get rid of our watercolor pencil, and we can start assembling. So let's grab our DSP and our mint macaron layer. I'm going to use my seal. I absolutely love Stampin' Seal. It is my preferred adhesive. So we've got the corners and a little in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and get this centered on our mint macaron layer here. There we go. And then I'm going to flip it over, add some adhesive to the back, like so, and bring in this gorgeous pale papaya ribbon. And I absolutely love this also. I think it's just so pretty. It's actually called the woven ribbon, so it's so, so gorgeous. And we have this in just the pale papaya color now, but hopefully Stampin' Up! Will come out with it in other colors because it's my favorite. I love it. All right, then let's go ahead and add some seal. Normally I would do dimensionals, but I wanted to do the seal today, so that's what we're doing. I'll bring in my card base here and get this centered on the front, just like that. And once I have it centered, I go ahead and fold this and burnish it with the bone folder. I always wait to do that because sometimes I would, if I didn't do that, I might do it backwards. Guilty as charged. So that's why I always like to wait to do that. Let's go ahead and trim down our sentiment just while I'm thinking about it quick. So I am going to separate our happy and our Easter just because I think it's a little bit of a larger sentiment, and that gives us a little bit more freedom to kind of place it around on our card. All right, we're going to use some dimensionals on this piece. I'm going to put them in the corners. And then I'm actually going to take 2 more dimensionals and put them directly on the card above and below the ribbon. That way no dimensionals stick to the ribbon and nothing bulges. All right, now I always like to say, you know, no saggy middles, but we won't have saggy middles because of that. All right, let's go ahead and stick this down, and I'm going to make sure it's flush left to right there. Looks pretty good. And then we'll take these guys, and I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of them as well. So we'll stick one there and one there. And we'll start, whoops, I dropped the backing. Hold on, there we go. We'll start with our happy here and get that into place. And I don't want these to be straight, so I'm gonna go ahead and cockeye them a little bit. And we've got Happy Easter. So cute. Let's go ahead and finish up the inside of our card before we add embellishments. So I've got our inside piece here, and I can never pick things up. I'm having such a struggle picking them up lately. All right, then I've got my liquid glue, and I'm just gonna run a really light strip of it down on the bottom of our card and pick up that DSP. And then we'll lay it down here on the card, just like that. And then use our snips to trim off the excess here. There we go. All right, let me move this out of the way. Now what's nice about this die cut that we used also is that it works with our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which is actually on sale for the month of March. So if you are interested, if that's something that's been on your wish list, I highly recommend getting it ASAP because I know one time when Stampin' Up! Did a Stamparatus sale, they sold out of Stamparatuses, so I don't want you to wait too long on that mini machine if that's something you want, because it might go out of stock, and then we don't know when it'll come back. So, all right, let's go ahead. We're going to add some genial gems, and we're going to add these little gold ones. Thought they looked pale papaya-ish enough, and so they worked for this color challenge. And I added one big one, one little one, and then I'm grabbing one more little one to put up in that corner there. So there we have it. There is the completed card. Look how beautiful these turned out. I absolutely love this Easter card. I think it's just so fun and bright and cheery. Using some colors that maybe you wouldn't think of. I know, you know, when I was making this, I was thinking, oh wow, there's like no purple in here, or yellow even, because I used the pale papaya. So I hope you guys liked this video, this quick card tutorial. Please give this video a big thumbs up. That lets me know you want to see more content from me in the future, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit that little notification bell. That'll tell you anytime I post a video or go live so you can catch me. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to participate in the color challenge this week, please use the hashtag #CreatingColorChallenge on social media, or you can post it directly in my Facebook group. We love to compliment cards there, so check out that group. The link is in the description below this video. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.